Ladies, we are here tonight on... What the fuck is going on? People continue to text me. We are here tonight on the show. So how's everybody doing tonight on the show? Alright, so tonight we are here to do the Pittsburgh Steelers season preview. Today we are here to do the Pittsburgh Steelers season preview. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the schedule out here. Well, actually, let me talk about what I think about this team. So obviously, this team, they lost, probably the top 5 wide receivers. You lost Le'Veon Bell and a top 5 running back, and then you also lost a top 5 wide receiver and Antonio Brown. They were getting a little bit, too divas, too noisy, if you ask me. Kind of like the Seahawks. When they made the decisions, let's get rid of these guys. Let's get rid of Aaron Thomas, getting a little bit too noisy. Let's get rid of Richard Sherman, getting a little bit too noisy. Let's get rid of Marshawn Lynch, getting a little bit, not noisy, but more diva with Marshawn Lynch. That's what I think Seattle took the approach. I beg your pardon. That's what I think the Steelers took the approach this year, this spring. Let's get a little bit of these diva queens out of here. Let's get rid of Antonio Brown, who's a diva. Let's get rid of Le'Veon Bell, who's a diva. And they're like, let's get a little bit younger. Let's get some hungry guys in here. And let's see if we can do this. Now, I believe they should be motivated. Everybody's calling them out. Everybody's saying Cleveland's going to win the division. To me, I believe this team has a chance to do it. Whether it's to the division or the wild card, I think they have a chance to make a playoff run. I really do. I really believe that. I think Ben Roethlisberger is going to be motivated. Everybody's counting him out because he doesn't no longer have Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown. I think he's going to be motivated. I think Mike Tomlin needs to start being a little bit more strict with his players. I thought that was one of the problems with Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell got a little bit too diva because Le'Veon Bell, I beg your pardon, Mike Tomlin did not have the authority. He was kind of a pushover. So I think Mike Tomlin, it's kind of hard. Once you become a pushover, you're always a pushover. In high school, I had some teachers who were pushovers. And once they try to be strict, we would just laugh at them. So it's hard. Once you're a pushover, it's kind of hard to go, try to become strict now. But he's got to, he's going to get some young guys in here, some newer guys, in here, and try to, be a little bit less pushback and try to be a little bit more strict with his players. But like I said, I think they can make the playoffs. I really do. Let's make it their schedule. Let's look at their schedule. What the fuck is happening, ladies, to the show? Let's look at their schedule. They start off versus New England. I think that will be a loss. In Foxborough, that will be a loss. Then they play Seattle. That'll be a tough game, 50-50 game, but it's in Pittsburgh. I think they can win it. Then they got San Francisco. I think they can win it. They got Cincinnati. They will win. They got Baltimore. That's a tough game, but it will be in Pittsburgh. I think they can win it. They got the Chargers up in Los Angeles. I think that will be a loss. They got Miami. That will be a win. They got Indianapolis. That will be a win. They got the Rams. That would be a huge statement win if they can beat the Los Angeles Rams. The game is in Pittsburgh. So that's a game I'm going to keep my eyes very close to. Possibly an upset there. We'll see. They got Cleveland on the road. I think that will be tough in Cleveland. They got Cincinnati. That'll be a win. They'll sweep Cincinnati. Cleveland, the second time around, I think they'll beat them. They will lose the first time in Cleveland. They'll get them in Pittsburgh. Arizona, that will be a win. Buffalo, that will be a win. Jets, that will be a win. Le'Veon Bell, I think Ben Roethlisberger. I think both. It's going to be an interesting game because I believe both Le'Veon Bell's going to be motivated, but so is Ben Roethlisberger. That's going to be a good game. I thought it was going to be a Monday Night Football or something. It's actually not a Monday Night Football. Wow. What an idiot. Wow, terrible. You talk about terrible marketing right there. That should have been like a Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football. Le'Veon Bell versus Ben Roethlisberger, whatever. And then they finish with the Ravens. I think that could be a loss. Who knows? Week 17. It's in Baltimore, but maybe the Ravens are mathematically eliminated, and maybe the Steelers have to need that game to get into the playoffs. I don't know. I see possibly 11 wins. I don't know. I might be a little bit too high. But I actually believe Ben Roethlisberger, he always has a talk show. He canceled it this year. He canceled it. I'm telling you, they're trying to take the noise away and are trying to become more quiet. Even Ben Roethlisberger, he has like a weekly interview on the radio every week. He canceled it this week. He's like, no, Because sometimes Ben Roethlisberger gets on that shit and he's calling everybody out. He's blaming this guy for the fumble, this guy for for blowing a defensive assignment, this guy for not catching the football, this guy for committing a flag, false start. So I was happy Ben Roethlisberger canceled his weekly talk show. Because he was also getting a little bit too nya on that talk show sometimes. So I'm happy. Like I said, I think they did what Seattle did a few years ago. They got too noisy, and now they got quiet, or they're trying to get quiet. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it worked for them, getting quiet. And I think they could possibly surprise some teams, some people. I really do. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section what do you think. Until next time, I am out like a light.